When I had my implants and before I had it, you know, I had so many questions that I wanted answers to which I didn't have. And it's a bit of a bewildering, confusing time at the time. So, you know, I thought this was one way of, you know, giving help to people who in a similar situation to the situation I was in a while back. For me, it was really trying to take the initiative myself, seeking people out. You know, you talk to the audiologists at the hospital, which are very good, but they're very busy people. They will show you different implants, but they won't advise which one to have. They just explain, you know, what they look like, etc. So, you know, for me, it was really seeking out information on websites, on blogs, talking to my lip reading teacher who had a cochlear implant. My general life, I'm a very active person. So there's things, you may be physically okay, but when you lose your hearing, it has quite an impact on things that you do as well as communication issues. So I'll give you an example. You know, I play a lot of golf. I didn't realise how much hearing had a part to play in playing golf as well as seeing, because it's all part of the touch and the feel of what you do. Be proactive. Get professional medical advice very quickly. You know, don't sit back hoping it's going to get better. Because quite often, my experience was that when my hearing loss was very sudden, so I was told that, you know, you can take medication as long as it's very, very early. Once it's been identified, you can take some medication that may help. If you leave it, then that opportunity is gone. So be proactive, be open with people. You know, don't try to hide it because it's not going to go away. So you've got to be proactive. You've got to seek the medical advice, and if you're getting conflicting advice, then, you know, see somebody else as well. That's what I did, because I had one person saying maybe an implant won't help you, and then somebody else saying, well, it will. So to a certain extent, you've got to try and take the initiative yourself, but be open with everybody and just be proactive, I think is what I would say. Keeping calm, not getting stressed. You know, stress is bad for tinnitus. It is for me anyway. Very, very loud noises. I don't go to rock concerts anymore. You know, not that I don't want to go, but you know, the sort of repercussions afterwards can last for days in terms of zing. You know, the noise sort of sets things off. So you learn to manage it, but you know, I've tried yoga and I go for lots of massages, that sort of stuff. That's the way I manage it, to keep stress down, try to keep calm and in control of things, and that helps me. You know, people worry about, oh, can I have an MRI scan? Which you can do. You know, can I go through airport security? These sort of things, which you can do. You just need to know what you can and what you can't do. I mean, just as an aside, you know, I was one of the instructions or warnings you're given when you have an implant. You go down the list and one of them says, oh, you can be cremated with one, you know, and I thought, well, I won't worry about that at the time because it won't be top of mind, you know. So I just found it a bit strange that they'd put it on there, you know.